ni Tiki. Check. And I'm back! Hi guys, this is Andi, and as a continuation of my keto diet vlog, right now I will be sharing with you the details of the Bulletproof Coffee and my simple homemade recipes for my keto snacks. Before I begin, I forgot to mention during my previous vlog that when you're doing a keto diet, hydration is very important because keto is a natural diuretic. Therefore, magsige mo og ihi-ihi, maunang kinahanglan gid mo mong inom og daghang tubig within the day. Okay, so now off to the Bulletproof Coffee. Unsa man gini siya nga kape ha? Di ba ta madutlan og bala ani kay bulletproof man? Ako rin nakatawa sa joke. Anyway, the Bulletproof Coffee is said to be a high-performance drink that increases your energy and cognitive function and speeds up weight loss. So the first ingredient of the Bulletproof Coffee is black coffee, of course. Because the Bulletproof Coffee has become more and more popular today, manufacturers have already created a specific brand called Bulletproof Coffee Beans. And I think it's only available online as of now, and it's quite expensive. So sa mga nagtipid diha like me, syudi na palaysyo palit of Bulletproof Coffee Beans, you can use your ordinary black coffee at home. Next ingredient is your preferred sweetener, and like I said, I personally use stevia. The next ingredient is 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Nilaysyo na sa recipe aning Bulletproof Coffee because some people have already been using MCT or medium chain triglycerides. The most effective kind of MCT is the brain octane oil, which is said to be 18 times stronger than the ordinary coconut oil. So it improves your cognitive function better and mas paspas sab kuno siya mo speed up sa imuhang metabolism. The cheapest brain octane oil I could find online costs about 30 Australian dollars, so that's around 1,200 pesos. So mahal-mahal gyud siya, and if dili mo dato sa manako, you can just stick with the ordinary coconut oil. Next ingredient is 1 tablespoon of unsalted grass-fed butter. Medyo lisod siya pangitaon sa groceries, but to my friends who are here in Australia, Woolies has claimed that their home brand unsalted butter is grass-fed kuno. So, nindot siya nga option kay barato ra. If wala mo'y unsalted grass-fed butter, like I said in my previous vlog, the ordinary unsalted butter will do. And lastly, if you're not a big fan of black coffee, you can add full cream or thickened cream. My first reaction when I first found out about the ingredients of the Bulletproof Coffee was that I felt that it was weird, or I was thinking luod siya. But when I tasted it, lami man di ay siya, walay binuang. And it looks oily on top because of the butter and your coconut oil. But then when you taste it, there's a really creamy texture that's really delicious. People usually take this during breakfast, but I prefer to take my Bulletproof Coffee in the afternoon when Theo sleeps because I like to enjoy my coffee without having a toddler driving me insane. And I really noticed now every time I drink the coffee, makabusog yun siya, and I could go on for at least 4 hours without eating anything na dili ko gutmon. And I also noticed that my energy level increases every time I drink the Bulletproof Coffee. So go na gidayon sa Bulletproof Coffee. Now for the snacks, since bawal namang gyud ang junk food sa keto diet, I make my own Parmesan chips, which you can prepare in just 15 minutes. So what you do is you preheat the oven, and then you put 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on your baking paper. So that's 1 tablespoon of cheese per chip. So magdepende na gina kung pila ka chips ang imuhang ganahan himuon. Then you put it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until the chips turn golden brown. Then I mix thickened cream and mozzarella cheese and put that mixture in the microwave for 1 minute, so that will serve as my dip. You can also add spinach to your dip para mas healthy. And sometimes kung tapulan ko, I don't do the Parmesan chips anymore and diretso na lang ko mulanlan og dip. The next 3-minute keto snack recipe that I'd like to share with you is my keto chocolate ice cream. So simple or good guys, yeah. What I do is I mix thickened cream cocoa powder and stevia, and then I refrigerate it afterwards. Mura siya og dark chocolate ice cream, and lami siya in fairness. Sometimes I add cream cheese to the mixture para na variety and taste. There are other much more complicated keto ice cream recipes that you can find online, but I prefer to use this one because when you have a toddler, you'd like to have everything quick and easy. You can also make keto chocolate mug cake by mixing cocoa powder, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, your sweetener, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. You'd put that mixture inside a mug and then you microwave mo after, then voila! Na kay keto chocolate mug cake. I've also tried making keto chocolate chip cookies by mixing almond meal, unsalted butter, eggs, stevia, salt, vanilla extract, baking powder, and dark chocolate chips. Nanasa ng tiki, mama. I'll be posting the link of this recipe in the description, as well as the recipe of the keto chocolate mug cake and another recipe of the 90-second keto bread. For the keto bread, you will have to use coconut flour, and at first mabaguhan gid mo sa lasa sa coconut flour because lasang coconut gid siya, and it's also more dry compared to the ordinary flour that we use in our normal pastries. If I don't have time to prepare these snacks, I usually eat a spoon of peanut butter, but make sure it's the low-carb na kind. Magbantay mo sa peanut butter sa Pilipinas kay purag mas tamis ang atong peanut butter compared sa peanut butter dinhi, and it's not keto-friendly. Sometimes I also eat slices of cheese or nuts like almonds and macadamia. Usahay sad mag-snacks ko og pork rinds or chicharon, pero ayaw lang sa dinyo permanente ha, because it's not the kind of healthy fat that you would want to consume on a keto diet. For my friends here in Australia, I just recently discovered stevia sweetened products in Woolies, and my favorites are these ones. So the first one is this chocolate called No Sugar Added by Well Naturally. It's muragtag $4 kapin siya. And the second one, kaning sugar-free fruit juice by Double D's, which costs $2.60. Dili ko familiar sa mga sugar-free chocolates and candies in the Philippines, but I think they have it in your health shops or in the health section of your local supermarkets. But I'm sure nga mas mahal gid siya compared to the ordinary ones. So panawagan ni sa mga manufacturers, please make healthier food options more available and cheaper to the public. You can also eat dark chocolate as long as 75% plus ang ihang pagka-dark. Like this one that I have here, it's 86% dark cocoa by Cadbury. Common question of those who are interested to start a keto diet is that, is it okay to have a cheat day? Well, maybe not a cheat day, but a cheat meal will be okay. But you have to remember that kung mulapas gani ka sa allowed carb intake of 20 grams of carbs per day, your body will slip out of ketosis, and it will take at least 2 days for your body to enter into ketosis again. So, medyo sayang sa gyud ang inyong gihaguan sa una. I know I sound na pinamaayo kay ko as if I'm a keto expert, but I have to admit that there are really times when I feel like giving up and I just want to eat whatever I want. There are certain food nga gimingaw gyud ko, like milk tea or mangoes or normal pastries. But then every time I see how much weight I'm losing every day, it encourages me to go on with the keto diet. So the keto diet really requires commitment. Pareho na sa commitment nga gi-require sa inyong relationships. So that's it. I'll let you know if I can come up with more simple homemade keto recipes soon. And let me know if you have questions by posting them in the comment section. Bye for now!